Is that a milady I hear? In need of gentlemanly assistance. The assistance you didn't know that you needed. And it's also not the one you deserve.
Well, good evening, my lords, my ladies, and my ladies. I hope you have an amazing day because we are gathered here together to smell Solvi. Oh yes, indeed, Solvi, you smell absolutely astounding today, and don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. So what do I have in store for you wonderful little beans at home, apart from smelling Solvi that we will do collectively? Yeah, we're gonna look at nice guys. Nice guys is a trend that seems to never die despite the constant critique it gets online. Because the other day we did nice girls, and today I figured we would dig into nice guys, so we have this amazing contrast of the two next to each other, because science? Yeah, it's because of science. And I know what you're thinking. Thank God I'm not a guy or a girl, but non-binary, so I'm completely safe from these videos. Just wait until I make a video on r/nice non-binary. You better watch out. But anyway, with that said, let's enjoy the video together, shall we? Mwah. Holy shit, that was kind of smooth. Except that I almost smashed it through the wall. But that's okay. That's a sign of nice guy strength. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. If you want to be the nicest guy out there, make sure to pick up a little plastic keychain. Oh, yes, indeed, you too, over there, Solvi. You should pick up a little keychain to match your amazing smell. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's get into the video, shall we? Hey, who's that girl in that one post? The blonde one. I can see that she's not smiling in that picture, and I am kinda worried, to be honest. Perchance, bro, did really not perchance. Perchance you're not mistreating her, are you? If y'all are together, I'm sorry to say this man to man, but she does not want you, lol, because there's one picture of Facebook with her not smiling, so perchance you're mistreating her, dear sir? Just trying to save you some trouble in the future, Oh, yes, indeed, save you from the trouble. That is me. And I will come for you if you keep McQueen captured in Facebook posts where she is not gleefully smiling. I mean this ass-like words of advice of someone who's been in a hella relationship with girls, and they do not want someone like you. But they are together, though. What do you mean she doesn't want him? Dude, I ain't reading all of that. It's midnight. Who is this? It's Blop. I think I went to middle school with your lady friend. This is some kid she used to know, like 15 years ago, reaching out to her current boyfriend, concerned that she didn't smile in a random Facebook photo. Oh my god, this is just taking that whole thing, you would look prettier if you smiled thing, on absolute crack. Oh my god. I was just seeing some of my followers, and thus I stumbled upon thy page, of which I saw her. Was just trying to make sure everything is okay. We're in a relationship. Yes, everything is okay. Goodbye. I know you know what I am trying to say. Let's be real here. You do not deserve her at all. Compare me to you in anything, I guarantee you I am better. So I will help you out. Either leave her, or I make it mine, and then make you depressed. Oh, bruh, what is your superpower? You can fly, you have super strength, you have like Wolverine claws. No, I can point at people and they get depressed. Man, what a sad superpower. This sounds like something that should totally be in like a Deadpool movie or something. Oh my god. To be honest, I am being chill for warning you. Lemao. In other words, she will always find someone like you. That said, someone like me is a wolf among sheep. I am one of a kind. Not the wolf among sheep line, no! And besides, I've probably known her for longer than you, so we already have a connection. Yes, indeed. I stalk her Facebook, and she says nothing to me the deepest of connections that lets me know everything there is to know about your relationships. And to be honest, I can tell in the pic she is unhappy, lol. Oh my god, this is like when people online take those pictures of like a man and a woman, and they draw lines, and if the man is leaning slightly towards the woman, it's like he's a beta cuck, but if the woman leans slightly towards the man, he's the alpha sigma male. You know, it's like those kind of things when they try to discern like deep body language from like a single frame, which could be like posed the way it is for any reason. Oh my god, man. I promise I will send you videos of us banging so you can jerk off to it, lol. It's like the ultimate nice guy. The confidence is staggering. Hey there, you have a picture on Facebook of your girlfriend when she is not specifically smiling. I used to know her back in middle school, so the fact that she isn't smiling on Facebook tells me her best friend, that she doesn't know that we're friends, but never mind that. It tells me that my best friend, isn't happy in their relationship, so now I'm gonna swoop in like the knight in shining armor I am, steal her, and then film us, non-consensually from her part, doing the deed, and then I'm going to share it with all her exes. The sane thing to do of any respectable man. Haha, get mental help. I have this little conspiracy nowadays, right? That a lot of people out there know how to write, but somehow they learned how to write without learning how to read. Because there's no way you wrote this without reading these text messages back to yourself, right? Right? I thought this was an interesting take on a vicious cycle that must change. Oh my god, it's a Facebook comic strip. Oh, this must have some deep wisdom. In America, who wants who? I want you. He's so masculine. I want him. God damn, shorty, I want some of that slam. I want money, naughties, and attention. Oh, man, this is amazing. Science, baby. No, wait, come back. I need someone to fix the bad choices I have made. Birch, please. All these men are either gay or in jail. Why can't I find a good man? I thought you loved me. I don't want my baby growing up without a dad like I did. You need to man up. Birch, you better go with that BS. I got me another girl. Deuces. Mama was right. These deadbeat N-words aren't Poe.
You think you're so cool, Chad, always pushing me into my locker. But you just wait and see when I am a mega rich CEO alpha. Then Monica will want me instead, but I will reject her. That will show her not to decline a date with me to go see the new Avengers movie.
Oh boy. Oh boy, that's really how it reads, isn't it? Man, like revenge fantasies about like high school petty drama 10 years later always strikes me as very odd, especially when people take the time to turn it into like Facebook comic strips. This is how this reads like. This is so old too, and they still post it. So I guess something a-holes are the same today too. Yeah, this seems like the kind of thing that is just circulating over and over on the internet. I think the LinkedIn equivalent of this is that picture of the wolf pack, when they're always like, the alpha is in front, and then you have the 3 strong males in the back protecting the oldies. And this picture has been debunked like countless times. It's absolute BS. But people are still posting it as some kind of leadership inspiration on LinkedIn, and it makes its rounds every couple of months, despite the fact that it's been debunked like dozens and dozens of times. This comic feels very similar to that, but instead of like misinformation about wolf packs used to be inspirational in corporate context, it's like Facebook brain rot comics about high school relationship drama revenge fantasies. Ah, the popular girl that declined me in high school, she will be so sad when she's a single mom and I'm a billionaire. Bruh. Okay, but to reel this one back a little bit, right? Because I think that's also important to do in these kind of videos. I was far from a popular kid in high school, right? I would spend my lunches sneaking away with my friends to play GameCube. We were like nerd outcasts who didn't realize we were bullied until after high school. I literally had an old friend of mine talking about it and said that, yeah, my class admitted to me that they tried to bully me for 3 years, and I just didn't care because I didn't pick up on it. You know, that was me and my friend groups back in high school, okay? So I can relate to not fitting in or not being cool in high school or not getting what you want and feeling that you're outside or frozen out. Even if you're not actively bullied, you can still be very lonely. But I also don't think I've ever had revenge fantasies about anyone I went to high school with. Ah, look at Stacy over there. She declined my date when we were 16 years old. I hope she's miserable now, and look at me being a billionaire CEO. Reading memes on YouTube. I'll show her. And I also think it's very different between those kind of scenarios and bullies, for example. If someone was like relentlessly bullying you for years and making your life hell, like, yeah, I can see not having the most fondest memories or attitudes towards that person. That is completely understandable, and I don't really think you perhaps should as well. But that's a vast difference between like, oh my god, popular Stacy didn't want to date me when I was 15 years old and pimply. I'm gonna have vengeance fantasies about her for 15 years. One of those is like a really weird misogynistic hate fantasy regarding high school, and the other one is just like not being a big fan of bullies. You know, they're vastly different things. Am I the butthole for being upset that this woman doesn't want to talk to me? That's an interesting title. So about 3 weeks ago, I saw this one woman come into my favorite bar, and I have never seen her there before. It probably doesn't matter, but this woman looks like everything I have wanted from a physical attraction standpoint. I rarely see women that I'm really attracted to, but she was definitely one of them. She was at the bar and I went up to talk to her. But before I was even a few feet away, she looked at me with this kind of anxious expression and she started backing away. It was kind of loud, but I think she said something like, "I'm good." I have been rejected before, but for some reason that one has been sticking with me for a while now. I was out with some friends tonight and they were like, "Hey, let's sit over here." It turns out that some of my friends apparently knew this girl and some of her friends. And so we were all at the table together. I tried to be polite and talk to everyone, but I could tell that she just didn't want anything to do with me. I could just feel it. Okay, but then maybe it's time to I don't know, drop it. If I would tie this into a personal story, I remember I was at a New Year's party many years ago. This is 10 years ago. And there was this lady there who was really nice looking, super cool hair, really nice sense of fashion, very good looking, very much my type in terms of appearance. And when I talked to her, I realized damn, we have zero chemistry. This is super awkward. We share no interest. We have no conversational wavelengths whatsoever. So it was oh, after 5 minutes conversation, was yeah, enjoy your drink. I'm gonna go over here. And that's the end of it. When chemistry isn't there, you don't have to push it. Appearance and being someone's type physically is only a small part of the equation when it comes to relationships and genuine connection. I honestly feel pissed off. No, let it go, man. What the hell? Not just because I really liked her, but you haven't had a conversation with her. You liked the way she looked. Okay? You don't know the girl. But because I don't know what the frick I did for her to be so critical of me. I'ma be honest, man, if you get genuinely angry just because you don't have personal chemistry with someone, maybe you give off some other not so great vibes as well you need to think about. If this is her reaction to it, I can see it having to do with some more stuff that you're not mentioning here. Edit? Frick that birch! Oh yeah, that'll show that you're a stable man worth of dating. What the hell? I was having a good time, and she ruined my night. What, one person that wasn't interested in conversing with you ruined your night? What? I hope she's happy. At least someone will be. What are you on about, man? If you give off the same vibes, IRL, as you do in this r/am I the butthole post, I can definitely see people slowly backing away. Oh my god, man, you need to check your emotional reactions, because this is wild. Hi, will there be general parking, or will we have to pay to park?
Hey, so there's just the parking garage area. You do have to pay, but I'm unsure of how much it costs.
Oh, no problem, love. I can pay for mine and yours, if you like.
Oh, thanks, but I got it covered. Don't worry.
Why not let me pay? I am feeling super generous. Especially if it's for a woman as gorgeous as you.
I appreciate the offer, but I would rather just pay for myself.
No need to be stuck up about it. I am paying for Amy's ticket too. Amy's? Maybe, is this a tragedy? Just let me do this for you. I want to show you a good time.
I'm okay. Thank you, though.
See? Women like you are the problem. The societal problem of women that won't let me pay for their parking. I am a nice guy. Amy told me you were nice, but clearly she can't see what a stuck-up birch you are. Here I was going to pay for parking and even offer to buy you a meal once we finished the tour. What an ungrateful birch. You aren't even pretty. A 2 out of 10 at best. Oh my god, why are these people so predictable? I mean, she didn't even argue or say anything or no, I'm not interested. She was just paying for her own parking and instantly go, oh, you're actually ugly. Bruh. Please, bruh.
Wow, way to go off the deep end there, buddy. Gonna go ahead and reschedule this outing with Amy. We'll be sending her screenshots too. Have a good one.
Oh, no, wait. Please! Oh, here comes the backpedaling. Here we go, baby. We got off on the wrong foot. I didn't mean to offend you. I just want a chance to. Let me make it up to you over dinner. You see, even the little trash creature can't stand how trash you are. A violent gag. Oh my god, what is this emotional roller coaster, man? All she did was pay for a parking ticket. And it makes you go off in this really weird rant, and then you back off instantly when she says like, no, I'm not gonna take this poo. Bro, what are you doing on the dating market? This is wild. Okay, wait, so this entire meltdown, like from offering to pay for parking, complimenting the girl, she's so gorgeous and everything, to blowing up on her, swearing a bunch of stuff, saying she's an ungrateful birch, calling her ugly, and then backtracking and saying, I just wanted a chance, we got off on the wrong foot because she paid for her own parking. Dude, if this is what you act like, with no reason whatsoever, I cannot imagine what it's like to have an actual argument with you. Oh my god. It's like they have everything all planned out, and completely can't handle any deviation from their plan. I can pay for parking. No, that's okay. Let me pay for your parking. That's okay, I got it. Smoke begins rising and unpleasant burning over the fields. Me! Parking pay! No, I will pay my own parking. Stuck up parking, you're not attracting parking pay! Parking pay! Pay, parking pay, parking pay, park. That guy. You know, there is such a thing in dating as like fumbling the ball, right? This is more like forcefully deflating a ball and then screaming how the other person standing over there is a birch about it. Dude, no.
Veronica, Chad, me, society.
This is an old gamer's rise up meme. A very, very specific brand of shitpost. But a shitpost. Ah, the best kind. A long forgotten art form. Top text, society, racism. Oh no, not the gamers. Oh my god, you see, so society was gonna defeat racism with top text, bottom text, but then gamers got caught in the swing instead. Oh no. Ah, man, these kind of memes brings me back. This is like some 2018 level shitposting when everything is like deep fried. Ah, it was a beautiful time to be alive.
He was upset because he thought you friend-zoned him. I was upset because I found out that he was just pretending to be my friend so he could have naughty things with me.
I think when it comes to these kind of stuff, it's so important to just have like a honest discussion about it. Sometimes you can develop crushes on friends, and it's up to you to decide how you want to deal with that. Do you want to distance yourself a bit and let things cool off, or do you want to try to go for it as a relationship? But that might also mean it's not reciprocated, and then it's up to you if you want to stick around or if you want to give this person their distance and stuff. These are complications that can happen in friendships, you know? It's a thing that occurs. And it can definitely happen without anyone being particularly malicious. It's just crushes. But then of course there are also people out there that are just genuinely like a little bit manipulative and silly. You're beautiful.
Hi, I love your hair. Thanks, I love yours too.
Your drawing is cute.
Thanks.
I'm sorry to bother you. I just wanted to say you look lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, sexy nice tits.
Please, leave me alone.
Learn to take a compliment. Oh, this comment is beautiful. You see, you can compliment people without calling them sugar tits. Ugh. Me trying to explain that I'm actually a really good person. I just got my heart broken when I was 14. I am an insufferable pile of shit, but it's because I had my heart broken when I was 14. By the love of my life. Which made me into nonchalant, unlovable, manipulative, narcissistic, and uncaring person. Okay, I'm gonna go on a limb here and assume that the person who wrote this is like 15 and they had their heart broken 1 year ago by the love of their life. If you met someone you crushed on when you were 14, chances are pretty big they're not actually the love of your life. It can be very overwhelming, the feelings you have at that age, because it's the first time, and teenagers and hormones are everywhere and that kind of stuff. It can be very strong, overwhelming emotions. But believe me when I say, if you have a heartbreak at this kind of age, it's probably not the one. You have like 10 years left of your life until you even start figuring out like who you are or the path you want to go on long term in your life and that kind of stuff. The chances that this person that you had a crush on when you were 14 would go the same route as you do for the next 10 years of your life are very slim. Like, I remember when I was like 10 and I had a crush on this person, and he was like, oh, butterflies everywhere, and it was so innocent and cute when it was like a Disney movie, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna marry this person when I'm an adult. And then when I was like 11, I had completely forgotten about it. And now when I look back at it, I'm like, damn, yeah, that was very sweet and innocent, but of course very, like, childish. And, yeah, no, you'll be fine, but maybe don't post this kind of stuff on TikTok, you know? It's okay to process a broken heart, but man, if you try to justify being an asshole by the fact that you had a relationship at some point in your life that didn't work out, that's not gonna be a good recipe for a happy life. I'm just gonna be honest. This is bad. You need to move on.
Daniel, I like you, but I really want to save myself until marriage.
Oh, and then she's old. Ha! Take that, you see? The fact that you didn't want to smooch me on the couch means that now you're old and lonely, you dust hag. I swear to God, half of the stuff on the subreddit is like weird revenge fantasies regarding people who got like dumped at some point in their life. Learn to handle rejection in a healthy way. Rejection sucks when it happens, but it's not the end of the world. This is ridiculous. Hi, this is Oscar from Take 5, letting you know that your car is ready.
Awesome, thank you so much. I'll be right there.
No problem. Hey, what's up? You there?
Yeah, isn't this the place I got my oil changed? Was there something wrong with my payment or?
This is Oscar, lol.
Right, from the place I got my oil changed, right? Did I need to follow up with something with y'all?
Nope, I just wanted to say hi. How are you?
So you're just texting me to text me?
Yep, and to see how you're doing.
I am fine, but this is a little strange. I have never spoken to you outside of getting my oil changed where you work twice. I also have a boyfriend.
Strange how? I am just trying to make friends, and you're making me seem like a creep. How else am I supposed to make friends? Girls like you are the reason guys don't approach females as much these days, because they're afraid of being labeled a creep just for putting themselves out there. I thought you would be nicer and get it. Forget that I texted you. Bye. My bro. My man, there is such a thing as professionalism, okay? Most people seeking out a service are not looking to get hit on by the personnel at the place they're getting said service, okay? If you want to meet friends, go to like a casual meetup place in your free time, or go to a class, or go to like dance lessons, or pick up a hobby, or like literally anything that isn't creeping on your customers. Okay? Oh, and who cares if you have a boyfriend? Did I even ask? Lol, like I'm trying to date you? What a joke. I was just trying to make friends, ugly friends specifically, because I think you're ugly. Why would I ever date you? Get over yourself. Even if I was interested, I am not anymore with that snotty attitude. Your boyfriend is probably miserable being with someone like you, poor guy. Ooh, is this how you make friends? Oscar, you say that someone's partner must be miserable because they have to spend time with this person? Isn't that a bit hypocritical then, that you would pick this person that allegedly makes people around them miserable as a target for your friendship? Something tells me that you're just like backpedaling and having an emotional reaction, because this doesn't make any sense.
Dude, I'm trying to work right now and you're blowing up my phone, so stop texting me or I'm gonna call both your work and the police.
My boss won't care. Go ahead and try. What are the police going to do? You're a trip. Oh man, I cannot figure out why Oscar is struggling to get a date or make friends. It's just one of those unsolved mysteries of the universe.
Alright, I'm blocking you. Don't contact me on this number ever again or I will make good with contacting police.
Oh, this is absolutely bonkers, but I would still say it's probably worth reporting it to his employer, because even if his boss isn't like super empathetic or anything, he will definitely be empathetic to the fact that this guy might be costing him customers, you know, so one way or another, I think he will definitely care. I respect women and open doors for them and get nothing. Chad Thunder Peepee disrespects voids and gets all the attention. No more Mr. Nice Guy for me. I can't imagine people not giving me like intimate access to their lives and bodies for holding a door open for 2.5 seconds. If you do things like this with the expectation of it being transactional, then maybe you aren't such a nice guy to begin with. Have you considered that? I like to think of this little thought experiment about returning shopping carts, right? Because someone said once, and I think it's pretty true, that if you return your shopping cart, it's like something that you will never get awarded for, right? You get nothing back, but it just makes it easier for other people, but you're not gonna get in trouble if you don't do it. If you do it, it's purely something you do just because you're nice. And this should be kind of the same thing. If you are just genuinely nice, you would be perfectly fine with doing these small things, like holding a door open or returning a shopping cart, without expecting anything grand in return. At most, you can expect to get a, "Oh, thanks." I hold the door open for people all the time. That's like the peak of the stuff you get back for it. And sometimes people hold the door open for me, and I say, "Oh, thanks." It's just decency. Chad Thunderpeepee disrespect foids. Ah, yes, indeed. There's nothing more respectful towards women, like ranting about them and calling them foids. Yes, indeed. You have this all figured out, my boy. 2010s. 36. Man, that is a raggedy-ass looking 36-year-old. 19. I need a real man, not a boy. 20. Okay, and you drew yourself. I'm assuming this is yourself. It's like a super ripped Chad. And the 36-year-old has a moldy potato. All right. 2010s, 30. You're a P-word! You see, now she has a baby, and oh my god, what a baby. 31. Oh, what the frick? Because now he's together with a 20-year-old tomboy or something like that. But you see, the age gap is smaller than it was when she was young in this made-up scenario when she was dating that moldy potato. But now she's a single mom, and that's why she hates you. Okay, oh my god, what is with this rage comics, like making up scenarios that don't exist? But also, one fact that I think is kind of funny to point out, at least according to the stuff I see online, is that single moms get like a weird amount of hatred online, right? It's a strange amount, I don't know why. So this comic just feels like it lands in that territory, like you're trying to paint single moms as just these bitter people that, like, attack others for no reason. I don't think I've ever met a single mom that acts like this, I'm gonna be honest. This comic is so weird, its mere existence kind of proves its opposite point, right? It's so strange.
Using guys for friends is just as psychologically damaging as using girls for naughties.
Sounds like a literal fedora with arms wrote this, but okay.
Oh, milady, you don't understand. It's really traumatizing to be used for friendships? Man, I can't believe this person would traumatize me by wanting to be a friend. That is disgusting. This onion won't make me cry. Eye contact and friendly conversation doesn't mean she's into you. Oh man, this feels like when you were 16 trying to figure out who was actually into you or not. The answer is nobody is. Okay, well, that's way dark. That's way dark. But the point is that flirting can look like different things depending on who it comes from. For some people, having like friendly conversation and eye contact definitely means they're into you. For other people, they're just extroverted, and this is how they talk to literally anyone. So putting it into the context of who this person is and how they typically act on average with everyone can be a pretty good way of gauging if they might be interested in you or not. But there is a lot of stuff to this kind of thing, and yeah, sometimes hints do be wild, yo. The way you treat women you can't have naughties with is how you actually treat women. I think that's pretty fair. Just treat women with decency. I remember something similar to this I was reading about, but it was more in the context of people that were way anxious when they were dating and saying the wrong thing to someone, or they were overthinking every single step of a conversation. And the tip was like, pretend the person in front of you is just your friend. Like, if you're a dude, pretending you're just talking to one of your dude friends. And if you're a girl, pretending you're just talking to one of your girlfriends. Just talk to them like they're like a neutral person, if that makes sense. Don't overthink it, because then the conversation is going to be much more natural, and you will actually figure out if you also have something in common. You don't have to play like a pickup game. If you just start talking to them like if you want to be their friend, that's a pretty good way to gauge if you have something in common. And I think the same thing goes for this kind of post, but like in a less wholesome way.
Casper, the friend zone ghost.
After you, milady.
Oh, neat, an automatic door.
You little friggin' bitch!
It's not easy being a ghost. Everyone thinks I'm invisible.
Girls in a loving relationship.
Nice guys who just never got the chance. Nice guys who would literally treat you like a queen, break up with Chad, and stop ignoring my DMs, you freaking bitch! I'm such a nice guy. I have started insulting you and cussing at you before we even met. But I promise once we meet, I will treat you right. Yes, indeed. How nice guys trademark think naughties work. Oh my god, it's making it into the real world. Times I respected women. I have respected women 10 times this week. I deserve something from the female hive mind. Yes, indeed, that's how it works. A woman's idea of let's just be friends is,
hey, listen to all my problems and keep me company while I have naughties with someone else.
I know, right? My male friends are the same too. They're never down to frick, always just want to play Xbox and watch films and that, and then they go back to their missus. Absolute pricks! I hate that when you're having a chill evening with the bros, playing some sweet old Xbox, and no one wants to sleep over in your bed. And they say they're friends. This is literally what a friend is, though. This is such a good tweet. A woman's idea of being friends is have someone else they have a relationship with. Yeah, that's sort of what it means. Why do women insist on dating meathead dullards instead of me? A stranger watching resentfully from afar. Why? Don't you love me? I'm so likable. Oh, sorry. I was getting a bit too into that. Hey, is this Blorp? It's Blorp from Lit. What's up? Oh, no, that's not a promising profile picture in the least. All right, let's get into this bad boy, shall we?
Oh, hey. Yeah, it's me. Lol.
Oh, good. Hoping you hadn't given me a wrong number.
Lol. I just had to give you my full name, my dude. Of course I got it right.
Of course. You're a smart one.
Thanks. Lol. Anyway, Blorp want to know when we can meet to go over all the stuff from this morning.
Oh, so this is like someone who's in class together and they're doing a group project or something like that, I guess?
She said the sooner the better since it's a lot and we're sorta pressed for time.
Any time is fine, but I wanted to ask, after all that boring crap, whenever that may be, would you like to grab a drink with me? I know a great place downtown called Blorp. It's a cute little bar and grill. I think you would love it.
Oh, thank you so much, but I'll be busy all this week. I'm sorry. And also, I don't mean to read into things. My bad if this isn't what you mean, but I am a lesbian, and I do have a girlfriend, just by the way.
I know what you identify as, but I am nothing if not a persistent bastard. This is not a charming, quirky quality, my man. This is basically just, oh, I won't take no for an answer. That isn't charming and quirky. That is really invasive and disturbing.
Why the quotations, my guy? I am a lesbian, lol. Please don't be a persistent bastard, lemao. And also, any time doesn't answer my question. Marianne needs to know a specific time so we can all be ready.
Oh, come on. I am a chill dude. You don't have to worry with me. I know lesbian is a label girls use to keep away the creeps, which is, I must admit, a very smart move. Oh, no, the self-awareness. Okay, even assuming this would be true, hypothetically, for a second, right? That it's just a label to keep the creeps away. It still means that she used the label excuse on you because she thinks you're being creepy. This is like such a self-call-out, even if it was true. Oh my god, talk about painting yourself into a corner. But I am chill, you don't have to worry. I will just want to get some drinks, maybe food. It will be a good time. Promise.
Dude, first of all, what the frick? Lesbians are women attracted to women. It's not a conspiracy. Second, I said thank you, but not to the going out. Third, please give me your answer. We need to work on this, Poe.
Honey, I have been around the block. I know my way around this world and around women. Yeah, you see, I know that gay people aren't real. It's just an excuse that people use against creeps and also use against me, but not because I'm a creep. They just use it in general because... Anyway, a woman isn't attracted to other women because femininity is not attracted to femininity. You see, girls are like magnets. So if you put like the opposite side to each other, they bounce away from each other. That's absolutely genius. People are magnets. It's biologically impossible. You're so smart. I know you know this. Oh, no, not this kind of argument when people say, like, you're so smart. But if you disagree with me, then you're not smart. You see, like, how manipulative this text in of itself is? It's like the compliment you have given them about being smart hinges on the fact that you must agree with them. You see how manipulative that gets really fast? Please, just go out with me. I promise I will make it worth your while and your girlfriend. Friend who is a girl, I got the code. Won't mind. I know it.
Okay, nope, dude. What the frick is wrong with you? The only correct thing you said is that I am smart. But it doesn't take smart to tell you that you're a douche. So quit it. I am gay, homo, attracted to women. I like boobs, bobs, tittles, and what have you. And I'm not going out with you.
God, you're annoying. Okay, then don't go out with her, I guess. Easy solution, what the frick? I am literally telling you I understand the situation, and you're still playing games. All right, let's be a bit clearer for a second. Saying no is not playing games, all right? And if you encounter someone that thinks saying no is playing a game, run. Run far away from whichever direction it comes. That is a no-no. It's a no-no. It's a no-no. Quite ironic, isn't it? What is wrong with you? If you're being serious, you do know you have a biological mental disease, right? You've eaten my course roaster. You know I'm qualified to diagnose that. You can see my university course roster, so you know I'm qualified to say that you're sick for being gay. Dude, the 1950s call, they want their courses back. Where did you find these courses you claim to attend? Tell Blow Up I won't be there. You can all do my share. I don't want to see you. You've deeply upset me today. This proves so much. Isn't that ironic? The dude that is claiming that people are like sick and have disease for not wanting to date him, which in this case I don't think you have to be gay to not want to date this dude, but like claiming that gay people are sick or people that don't want to date him are sick and they're playing games and no doesn't actually mean no, and then you're saying that it's offensive that you don't agree with this. Oh my god, dude, your opinions are like 100 years out of date. Oh, we sure as hell not doing your shirt, bud. Think again. What are we gonna do is make sure you get a 0.
Freaking slooch! You probably were serious, weren't you? Freaking mentally ill bitch trying to tell me I'm in the wrong? Well, I have news for you. You're a W word, a low-grade W word. I try to give you something, throw you a bone, if you will. You see, going out with me is such a treat. Just read back these messages and see what a gentleman I am. Throw your bone, if you will, and you stupidly refuse like the mutt you are. Have fun doing my part. W word could have won big. Shame.
Am I the only one who thinks this dude is gonna be like expelled if anyone sees these sort of messages? Like, damn, you're in a group project and you start claiming that people are like mentally sick for being in a relationship that isn't with him and going on these wild tangents and then admitting in text that he's not gonna do anything in group projects, right? You have this in writing, my dude. Oh my god, how can you be so stupid? Maybe that's a service to the other people. If you're gonna be this, like, a bad of a person, at least be stupid enough about it so you admit to it in text. Dear God.
Do you have a boyfriend?
I'm married.
Oh, that's nice. Lucky guy.
Ahaha, thank you. I'm the lucky one.
Ahaha, really? Why?
Because my husband's the best.
Okay, congrats. But I'm a nice guy, too.
Gotta be desperate for that kitty if an online game of Yahtzee is where you meet your women. Playing Yahtzee with randoms online and telling them how I am better than your husband is some real Sigma Riz. Neckbeards. What they think their life is like. Good evening, my lady.
Oh, what are you talking to me? I want to talk to chance that huge pee-pee is not genuine nice guys like you because I'm a freaking whore.
How it's actually like.
Good evening, my lady. May I say that your body looks amazing? I couldn't help but stare.
Oh, God, please, no. Oh my god, it's like that old post that goes around that is something like, okay, I'm refining this pickup line for a girl I like. I go up to her and I say, hey, you have really nice bazongas. Can I squeeze them for a sec? And she would blush and be like, oh my god, you're such a gentleman. Yes, please do so.
And what would I do after this point, fellow gentlemen?
You would be arrested, okay? That is where this road of alleged Riz leads to. Good men are good to everybody. Nice guys are nice to their targets. Luke Davis. That is actually a really good quote that fits into this so well. If you're just being a decent person, you're just decent to people because it's the default thing to be. If you're a nice guy and the only thing you are is nice and you deserve the best from everyone because you're just nice, you're just trying to get something out of them and you're nice to your targets, but you turn around instantly and you become a bad person when they don't want to give you what you want. And that is what we see reoccurring in this kind of video. The moment that someone says, no thank you, I don't want to go on a date with you, for example, they turn around and show that they're not actually nice, they were just being nice to their target as long as the target did exactly what they wanted.
Oh, doggo, 26. If you're into bad boy, swipe left because I am a good boy. Oh, the only valid nice guy. Oh my god, what a good popper. Women that wear loose t-shirts over their workout clothes in the gym are the reason sexism exists.
Sexism didn't exist until some girls decided to wear baggy clothes in the gym. Alright.
How am I supposed to respect you when you're afraid to show your body? Even around children. For frick's sake, I hate it. Ah, yes indeed, women at the gym, unless you let me oogle you. You are the reason sexism exists.
We would solve sexism by just forcing women to go around naked so I can oogle them. How can I respect a woman that I can't oogle? Huh? Tell me that, science! Chivalry is alive and well!
Well, son, your dad liked 87 of my Instagram photos all at once and messaged me, hi, a bunch of times, even though I don't get messages on Instagram from people I don't follow. And then he called me a stupid birch, and that's how I was absolutely sure he was the one.
Romance stories in a few years are going to be absolutely wild. You know the wholesome stuff we see from our grandparents nowadays when it's like,
here's a black and white photo from 1955 when I met your grandma. We met at a family picnic and we ate cookies together.
Nowadays going to be like, yeah, kiddo, my husband posted at me on Twitter and then he called me a sloot in DMs and that's how we met. Our equivalent to black and white cute photos of the olden days are gonna be like saved Snapchat screenshots with dog filters. Oh my god, I feel bad for our grandkids.
Dear girls, dressing immodestly is like rolling around in manure. Yes, you'll get attention, but mostly from pigs. Sincerely, real men.
This sign is located in my high school student services office. This is something you tell high school kids. Oh my god.
Ah, yes indeed, dear miners, let me tell you what a real man likes.
Why is this sign in a school, man? Oh my god.
This guy came to my country for a festival and met my girlfriend who presented herself as Alice. Dude bought a prepaid tourist phone and messaged me and called me from it. Lol.
Dude, leave Alice alone. She doesn't want a frick boy Chad like you. She wants a decent guy like me. I know you guys have been together for 2 years, but that's about to change. So kindly frick off. Frick you. Yeah, you might have been together for 2 years or whatever, but I, the nicest guy, can provide for me, lady. Not like you, Chad.
God damn, that part fits me a bit too well, doesn't it? I need to get like a proper dark fedora so I can really get into this part. That's gonna be like an absolute horror story.
Hey, so I just want to say thanks for coming and hanging out with me again. I really do think you're a nice guy, but I don't think I am the type of girl you're looking for. I am not an overly affectionate or touchy person, and you seem like you really need that. I did enjoy spending time with you, I just don't think this will work as a relationship.
Oh man, this is like the nicest way ever to tell someone that they were way too fondly on the first date. She's really smooth with words.
Can you not answer your phone? It's not that you're not affectionate enough, it's that you're not interested.
I am out with a friend right now, can't talk, but no, I'm not an overly affectionate person, so I don't really think I'm interested in someone who is. And it's not just something that I'm just going to get used to.
I am not ever this affectionate either. Lol. The one time I do it, the person doesn't appreciate it. That is funny. You need to call me, even if it doesn't change anything. There is something I have to say.
I really think that's maybe a bit unnecessary.
Are you actually being serious? Whatever, lol. Okay, bye. You are ridiculous. This is why you're single. Wrong.
You're as well? Alright, there seems to be a theme.
Can you at least clarify where I went wrong? Why did I think there was more than there was here? You owe me more than a freaking text. Maybe I don't even want a relationship.
Maybe I don't even want a relationship. Dude, she already turned you down. What are you talking about?
Ryan, we hang out literally 3 times. This is already way too much for me.
You haven't been that great at that anyway.
Okay. What is it with these kind of people that can never handle rejection?
You're not firing me. I quit.
You sucked anyway. Even though I really want to have another date with you, but you sucked. Just so you know.
I think you push people away as well, and I know that too because I was single from 18 to 24, so I know all too well about being overwhelmed and not trusting someone. That's why I wanted to be so nice to you, I'm sure, because I can relate. Ah, yes, indeed. You see, you don't want to proceed with dating me? Well, I am going to diagnose you over text. Ah, yes, indeed, like a true gentleman, because I really understand you. Are you serious right now? Ah, okay, that hurts then. Enjoy your life. Message clear.
You need to stop.
Why the frick can you not answer? This is complete BS. Why did I just treat you like gold to get treated like poo?
You can't be upset we're not compatible, and I'm not treating you like poo.
Yes, you are.
I was extremely nice to you. I barely know you.
She didn't treat you like poo. She said no, and she said she's not interested. If you think that is the same as mistreating someone, that is really concerning about your attitude towards other people and consent. That's not very promising at all.
You can be an adult and speak to me on the phone.
Oh, now also claiming they're immature if they don't want to listen to you ramble at them on the phone. That's great.
Give me some kind of closure because I clearly have feelings for you.
No, thank you. I don't need to do anything. We hung out 3 times.
I did not expect this kind of behavior from you. Who gives a frick? I like you. Is that such a bad thing?
Okay, and it's not that I didn't like you. I just don't find us compatible.
I am not obsessed with you. I'm not in love. I don't even know if I want a relationship. But I like you. You don't even know me. You literally don't.
Okay, Ryan, please stop right now.
No!
I am out at a bar with a friend, and this is 100% not okay.
I am upset. I am upset. This girl doesn't want to go out with me.
Man, get off your toddler brain, God!
Okay, well, then you need to deal with that and not freak out on me.
Wow.
Because I really didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, you can talk to me on the phone when you're home. This is fricked.
Recent. No caller ID, no caller ID, no caller ID, no caller ID, no caller... He called like a dozen times within 2 minutes on a hidden number, so you can't block him. Yeah, I mean, sometimes people just wear their red flags on their sleeves, don't they? It's like, man, girl, if you were ever unsure about this decision, he just made it very easy, did he not? Holy shite.
Tips Fedora at non-binary cutie. Mercedes.
So, what is your type?
Bearded, big, tall, muscular guys with long hair who wear flannel and card hats and own a farm out west along with a dog and a dozen cows.
You know what's funny? This post also had the context that she just, for shits and giggles, actually described her husband, because she's literally married. Let's see what the nice guy has to say about describing her own husband that she is married to.
Of course, you girls are never like nice guys. You only go for macho buttholes who are broke. Your boyfriend probably beats you.
Oh my god! Hey, I am such a nice guy. I hope you get domestically abused. In the same breath. Oh my god. You cannot make this up.
And you deserve it because you never give good guys a chance. Uh-huh.
Nothing screams good guy quite like wishing harm on someone because they don't want to date them. Oh, that's beautiful.
I hope one day you realize what a mistake you made, and then you'll wish you would have given me a chance.
If you are perfectly comfortable telling strangers over text that you hope and think they deserve to have violence against them for X, Y, and Z, I don't think you're gonna be much better when you're like even closer to them. I'm gonna be honest, if this is the first thing you have to put on display, I fear for the people that are closer to you. Jesus Christ. Woman.
I feel so cute today.
Nice guy bursting through the doors of her home. Actually, I think you look good without makeup. Everyone
asks for my opinion.
'Tis pity she's a whore.
You see? Nice guy manual from like 100 years ago. That's just wholesome and sweet. That's a John Ford play. It's completely nuts. Lots of incest and murder. Well, it matches the title, I suppose. Dear God. Nigel, 20. Hey, women of Tinder. I am 20 years old and I have never had the attention of a real woman before. I figured I would try my luck on here. Never dated, cis-het white Canadian male, and avid gamer. PC master race. That is a little bit of a weird thing to put on Tinder, but nothing is like super wild so far. If you're looking for a man who will treat you like poo just because he's attractive, you are stupid as frick. Okay, I feel like we have reached the more unhinged part of this Tinder profile. I offer genuine love and unwavering commitment to you. Looking for real relationships, preferably a traditional conservative woman. Won't ask for nudes, cause chivalry still exists. Yes indeed, if you are going for a man you find attractive, you're stupid as frick. Chivalry is alive and well.
Nice guys finish last.
Nice guys finish in socks.
Oh no, not the sock.
You know, when it just shatters like glass, like...
Yeah, better get on that grind set, Rizzler.
Hi, hello.
Stop texting me.
Shut up, woman. You're probably texting some rude guy with the IQ of 6. Stop texting me. You're just mad because I would actually treat you right. You lost your chance.
Oh my god, he's like a nice girl. You know when they really want to be chased and it's like, oh my god, where did you buy that shirt? At Target. I have a boyfriend. You know those ones? This is like that, but maybe even more unhinged.
Stop texting me. Shut up. Stop chasing me. You're mad because you didn't get a chance with me. She told you to leave her alone.
Oh my god. So, wanna go out sometime?
Sorry, I'm a lesbian.
I've heard that one before. Trust me, I'm a decent guy. Let's grab a drink, yeah?
Dude, I'm into girls, not guys.
Sure. So when are you free?
I have a boyfriend.
What, you lying stupid birch?
Ah, yes indeed. Is that not absolutely amazing? They won't take no for an answer. They won't take I'm a lesbian for an answer. But at least they sort of take I have a boyfriend for an answer, but with just a lot of insults along with it. So, yeah, take your pick. Any woman who denies me marriage when I ask them is psycho. I am a good, God-fearing man. You have to be a W word if you tell me no. Ah, yes indeed, you see that, females? If you do not go home with me, you must be really into promiscuity, because everyone knows that promiscuous people don't like going home with other people, yes. So that means that you are a promiscuous little sinner. Yes, indeed, absolutely disgusting. Nice guys, trademark, when they start typing in asterisks.
Oh yeah, blushes at McQueen. Oh, yeah, that'll get her going.
Because I'm a guy, the population in the US is about 60% female, so a lot of you women are going to die alone. Keep that in mind next time you get my text. This is how you convince people to go out on a date with you. Hey girl, you'll probably die alone if you don't reply to my dick pic. Is that how you riz? No wonder you are single. Holy shit.
Hey, beautiful.
May God ignore you like you ignored my greetings.
That is, that line goes kinda hard. Bit unhinged, but it goes kinda hard out of context, yeah?
I have been nothing but a good guy to her, and then you show up only to try and foil my plans.
Dude, I don't even like her, so chill out. No wonder your attempts are failing. You're a creep.
You liar! Don't make me eliminate you. I have my ways around the blade.
While you were trying to rizz up women, I studied the blade. Take that, Chad. An established and complete woman. Also an established and complete woman.
The right one dumped all good guys because she thinks she deserves better, and now no one wants her.
Way to, completely misunderstand the post. Oh my lord.
Yes, it's true that I kidnapped you, but I'm not going to have naughties with you until you fall in love with me. After all, I absolutely hate the idea of hurting girls.
I have literally kidnapped you, keeping you in my basement against your will. But I'm not going to hurt you because I respect women. Oh boy. r/online dating. Just happened. Was talking to a girl on Sunday and Monday after matching on Hinge. Asked if she would like to meet up since we found we have a lot in common. She agreed enthusiastically. Gave her 2 options to pick from for a meetup. She said she liked the idea of this but never got back with an answer. 3 days later, I double texted and said jokingly, "Tough decision, huh, smiley?" and let her know we can do something other than what was suggested if she preferred. Then she unmatched without response. Not sure why she unmatched, but that is irrelevant. Just wanted to know what might have been wrong with my setup here. I felt giving her options was better than choosing for her. My options were roller skating or drinks. This post sounds perfectly reasonable. When you're dating, and especially in online dating, you oftentimes don't get feedback or response to, for example, what you could have done better. And sometimes you're left wondering if you did something wrong or if you offended this person. But in reality, it's probably healthier to just move on because maybe they met someone else that, their relationship escalated and now they want to be exclusive, so they just remove their profile. Or maybe they felt they're not ready for dating yet, or they're dealing with anxiety or something else came up, or maybe they just don't feel like telling people they're not that interested and it's easier and less confrontation to just unmatch people. There can be many explanations to this kind of stuff, but lingering on it is probably not the healthiest thing to do. In this kind of instance, it's easier to just move on to the next thing, honestly.
I remember 10 years ago when I was on Tinder, I texted this girl and said, "Hey there, do you like Titanic?" And she said, "Yeah, sure." And I said, "Yeah, me too. I think it's a great icebreaker." And she instantly unmatched me. Maybe that was good, filtering it out. If you can't handle puns, then this is not meant to be, girl.
So anyway, my point is that, you shouldn't take just, unmatching people out of nowhere too seriously, I suppose. Oh wait, there's an edit to this post. Edit, I am willing to give up her full name, age, school she went to, and city she lives in. So your answer to someone unmatching you on Tinder is to dox them.
Uh-huh.
Let me know if you think I should post this info. I personally believe people should be shamed for their poo behavior. She just unmatch you, okay? Unmatching without communication is down here with bad things you can do. Unmatching someone without communicating, especially at this stage, you haven't even met the person, is the equivalent of I don't know, not noticing someone and not holding a door open. You know, that's the equivalent level of like offense committed. It's very, very far down there, okay? And you are like, yeah, let's endanger her by posting her information on social media where that's full of like deranged psychos. That is, you see what I mean? What she did is like way down here somewhere, barely registering on any kind of wrongful scale, and yours is like way up here, way up here. She was an N-word anyways. Nothing of value lost. I'm sorry, what, like this text was perfectly normal. Just, you know, some person new to online dating, a bit confused why random unmatchings happen, and then this is your edit? This is your, oh my god, holy, yeah, I mean, she didn't dodge a bullet, she dodged a fucking nuke.
I have a boyfriend. That's nice, but I am not interested. Sorry.
You are, as every girl, ugly.
No need to be rude.
Why me? You are rude. No me.
How am I rude?
Every girl are same.
How come?
You all lie, cheat, no give me. All girls just be bisexual, eat hot chip and lie. Cheat, not give me.
Okay, what the frick?
A good guy, a chance.
I already have a boyfriend.
Hope he cheat on you. You deserve that. You poo ugly.
Okay.
I hope you die.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, you know, I am such a nice guy. Why won't you date me? I will just casually wish death upon thee if you don't accept my date proposal. Man, I'm such a nice guy. But at the end of the day, he wasn't such a nice guy after all. Now was he? Man, isn't this the moral of the story of this video? Thank you so much for watching, you wonderful, beautiful bean. I do hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed having you here. Have an amazing rest of your day, you wonderful, beautiful bean, because you do deserve it. And I will see you again in the very near future. Mwah.